Good morning or evening, friends. How's everybody doing? Good to hear from y'all. Good to see y'all. Give yourself a hug and a high five, and then get some water. Water's good, man. I feel like that's how I know I'm getting old. It's because water is like tasty. Water has never in my life been tasty. It's been that thing I had to drink. Now I'm like, wow. Let me get some of that water. I'll tell you this. Water being tasty is one thing. One thing that will probably never be tasty, but I will drink because it's good for you apparently. Beet juice. Oh my gosh, beet juice. Oh, that's so disgusting. Anyway, let's talk to what we're here for. Hi, welcome everybody. This is some Guilty Gear Strive. I need to play some other stuff. Right now I'm having a lot of fun with Guilty Gear Strive. I'm trying to get better with Giovanna. I'm very predictable with Giovanna, but I am working on my damage output right now. My bread and butter damage was, there we go. Oh, I blocked that. Hey, watch your feet, bruh. There we go. My bread and butter damage was not doing great. So I've been practicing in the training lab a little bit more, and I watched not just practice and train. I stole that, bruh. Gotta see, his bread and butter damage was worse than mine. He dropped his combo. But my bread and butter damage was not cutting it. And so the next thing I know, I wanted to kind of sit down and figure out what I was doing. So I got into training mode and I figured something out and I was like, okay, that's cool. I figured that out. And then I went online and not only did I see that was like a day one thing, not only is that a day one thing, but there's a better way to do it. And I was like, oh, well, that... Because I was practicing, I think, I was practicing earlier. Doesn't matter exactly when it was. I was practicing earlier, and what I found was, what I knew was, if you do close slash, you get the knee to lift them up, and then you can, once they're in the air, your other attacks start having slightly different properties. Like far slash still does the same thing, but you got to be able to be careful with like heavy slash because it'll cause a ground bounce. You're going to get like 1 or 2 hits after that. You just kind of got to be careful if you hit them with that close slash knee. Well, what I found was I can do close slash knee into far slash multi kicks into crouch kick, and if you time it right, you get a juggle, and then you can go into close slash knee, close slash knee, far slash heavy kick, Tatsu motion. I don't know the name of that move where she does like a little back kick with the wolf, and then do crouching kick into the back kick. What I found was you can actually do standing kick. You don't have to do crouching kick, and it's a lot of times it's better instead of hitting far slash to hit crouching heavy slash. Crouching heavy slash keeps them popped up in the air and all kinds of stuff. This was a really smart move by him. Look at that. And that's just because I'm too predictable. I am way too predictable. I gotta work on how I'm getting in. Messed that whole notation up terribly. But in doing that, I found that I can do more juggles, get a little bit of extra damage in, and that's before, because it used to be I would just do close slash far slash into heavy slash, or close slash into far slash into the Tatsu kick, and then maybe Roman cancel and go from there. But now I have a little bit extra I can do. I'm learning a little bit more about the character and how to make it work. And I like it. I do over spam her crouching medium. I think it's kind of like a crouching slash. Her crouching slash is kind of my go-to, my comfort zone. That was actually really good. I'm very sad that he won. Saito. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. We'll figure this out. Let go. Or we won't. That happens from time to time. And I don't blame people because, like I said, I've always said, sometimes the connection is sus. If the connection is sus and you don't want to do it, that's fine. I ain't mad at you. You're trying hard to maintain, but go ahead, because I ain't mad at it. So now we have this match against Ino. I do like this Ino. He keeps a lot of good pressure coming in. A lot of good pressure. I really enjoy playing against him. Or her. Sepultura.
You're pretty strong.
Yeah. Sepultura is the one that's the kick. Sorry. That was gonna bug me. So I got waxed really quickly against this Ino. And here she comes again, bringing in that damage. I keep forgetting you have to block Stroke the Big Tree low. And it'll just tag me every time. Oh, and that right there, that 6P is really good. I've played Ino before. I don't think I did enough of using 6P because a lot of people love to be in the air, myself included apparently. And 6P is this really good equalizer. Just keep you right out the sky. Oh. Cautious slip in. I should have burned meter there. I don't know if I would have won that. But he didn't have burst. And it was the last round. So that meter needed to be put to use. So after that second Sepultura, I should have burned meter. Or hit RC and called him from there. I do love that. Listen, heavy slash at the beginning is really good. I really like that. Because I won't say 9 times out of 10, but a lot of times you will end up getting a counter. And when you get that counter, you can do a lot of good work after. Make sure I get my spacing, using more of the sweeps. Pressure, pressure, pressure. But also, I had a bit of an online discussion with someone about Soul's his damage, and it was something that got it. I think it was about 1/4 of a wrist gauge, and the guy blocked for a couple of hits, and it went up to like 1/2 of a wrist gauge. And part of what they were saying was it may not be his act, because my whole thing was his damage makes sense if you use a very short combo that ends in your special, or ends in your super, with about starting at about 50 or 60 wrist gauge, that ends in a wall break. Like, you're gonna get big damage from that no matter who you are. I don't care who it is. You're gonna get pretty good damage off that. And they were like, yeah, but the wrist gauge goes up so fast. It doesn't do that for everybody. He's the only one that gets wrist gauge like that. I've been looking. Wrist gauge goes up pretty fast for a lot of people, bro. I don't feel like wrist gauge is as slow as we make it out to be. I think Soul just has a lot more pressure options. Like Soul and Chip and stuff like that. I think they have well, I don't know. I don't want to speak too much into it. I will say that I think people are underestimating how high wrist gauge goes. Starting using my FG. Uh-oh. I tried there. Sometimes my inputs aren't clean. Ooh, that feels so good. Girl. Okay, and here's the thing with that. I have my basic combo pathing for that, and I probably should do that more often in fights until I get comfortable. But apparently there's another combo path in the air. If you hit your dust, your charged up dust, you're supposed to go heavy slash slash, jump, heavy slash slash, heavy slash slash. I think jump again, heavy slash, heavy slash. And that's really good. But I'm not dexterous enough to hit that just yet. So I might just have to go with it. I think I was doing, what I normally do is, I call it the basic because it works for so many different characters. And that's after a charge dust, kick slash, jump, heavy, or kick slash, jump, slash, heavy slash, heavy slash. And it's not max damage, but it does get you it gets you that final hit, so you get that big boost at the end. Yeah! Feel that pressure. Ooh, you let me hit you. You let me hit you with the overhead. I'm also upset about that. She should have gone flying through the wall. I was looking forward to that. I love that. When you win with a super and they break, or if you win and the last hit breaks the wall, oh, it's so cool, because instead of the camera following the person, it's just like, pyong. so cool. Keeping you under pressure, not pressure coming down on you. That worked? That would have been great. Uh-oh. Got to come back in the Sentry? I think, honestly, you probably had some better damage you could have done if you had done the little guided missile thing. Ooh, read the burst. Read the burst. Now it's just too much pressure. Just which way you gonna block. High, low. But I'm trying to work on her. I'm trying to get better. I'll show you guys some of the improvements. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace out.